Welcome. Today, we step into the dark heart of the Old South with the haunting life of the Southern Belle, a storm, an abandoned house, and mysteries that refuse to let go. Let's begin. In the United States of America, there's something about the Deep South that feels heavy with secrets. Red dirt roads, trees dripping with grey moss, and a past that still breathes beneath the skin. Eleanor Mayfield was 27, born to a sugar plantation family built on other people's pain, married off young to an older man, cold, violent, blaming her for not giving him children. One night, after a beating that broke her spirit, she ran away barefoot. She went to her parents' house and knocked. Her mother opened the door, eyes hard. "A woman belongs with her husband," she said, and shut the door. With nowhere to go, Eleanor kept walking. Only road, rain, and the ache in her feet. On the fourth night, a storm rose on a lonely county road. Lightning split the sky. Soaking wet and shivering, she saw a house set back from the road. Broken, vine-covered, windows like dark eyes. She stepped inside for shelter. The roof leaked, but one corner stayed dry. She lay down and listened to the rain until sleep took her. She dreamed of a grand ball, candlelight on polished floors. A French-accented man kissed her hand. "Ma chère," he said. She wore a silk dress she had never owned. 3 children stood nearby. One whispered he had been adopted. Warmth wrapped her like a blanket. Then the candles went out. The music stopped. She woke to a small voice. "Mama? Can I go riding with my friends?" It was the boy from the dream. The house was no longer ruined. A fire burned in the fireplace. A portrait of her and the Frenchman hung on the wall. She wore a house dress she didn't remember putting on. With no place left to go, she stayed. Weeks passed. She cooked. She cared for the children. She smiled at the man. But strange things happened. Waking with dirt under her nails, mud on her feet, the smell of wet grass on her pillow. Exploring the town one day, she found an empty shop. On the floor lay a torn newspaper. "Evacuate Belle Morn. Mass disappearances in Abusive Parish, Perdition Creek." Abusive Parish, the town where she had woken up. The paper confirmed her fears. That night, she only pretended to drink the sweet tea her children brought. She lay still and waited. Whispers. Footsteps. From the stairs, she saw the husband, the children, the servants, taking off their clothes. Skin shifting, bones cracking, claws, yellow teeth. They howled and vanished into the woods. At dawn they returned, smiling, wearing their human skins. "Good morning, Mama," they said. She acted normal, shivering inside. That night she pretended again. When everyone went out, she ran, 3 days without food or water, until she collapsed under a tree. She closed her eyes. When she opened them, she was back in the house. Her daughter stood beside the bed, tea in hand. "Good morning, Mama." Again and again, she tried to escape. Each time she woke up, she was back in the house. She began to wonder if she had ever left. Maybe County Road 17's old house was more than a building. Maybe it was alive. Maybe it had swallowed her. Months passed. Every night, the creatures went hunting. Every morning, Eleanor woke with blood on her hands and memories slipping away. She was starting to believe this was who she had always been. And sometimes, in the mirror, she saw sharp teeth where her smile should be. Thank you for joining us for the haunting life of the Southern Belle. Some stories fade when the screen goes dark, but others stay with you long after. If you enjoyed this tale, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling stories. And remember, if you ever walk the back roads of the South and a storm begins, do not step into the abandoned house. Let the rain fall on you. Let the cold pass through you. Because some houses remember their guests, and they do not let them go. Until next time, keep your eyes open on lonely roads